estamos aqui com o Carter, coach do Team Vitality, que acabaram de garantir vitória contra os Mad Lions. So Carter, going into the series with Mad Lions, I'm not sure actually, did you guys pick them? You did, right?
No. Astralis was the team who picked Fnatic.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's right. So, okay, still looking at Mad Lions and their state, what were your initial thoughts when it came to preparing for them? Because you had quite some time, I guess.
Yeah, we were pretty comfortable with playing against Mad Lions because obviously they haven't been in top form like they were in winter, and being able to prepare for a best of three with like almost 2 weeks, we could really like nail down exactly what type of strategies we wanted to play.
Interesting. And we were looking at the graphics today of like, I guess like the standings, and it seems like if Mad still places 4th or 5th, they can still go to MSI. How do you feel about that? Because you guys are performing super well, and like if Mad isn't performing so well, what do you think what do you think of this whole situation? Then they go to an international event and then they are not performing so well, and we look a little bit kind of sussy.
Yeah, if we were to get second and they were to be 4th, like you said, they would have the MSI spot over us. I guess that's the way it is, and that's the rules that were set out at the beginning. That's our fault as well that we didn't perform in Winter Split. Obviously, I'd like to think like maybe in the future they will change it so spring is a bit more important than winter. So yeah, we have to win the split or hope that Mad Lions get knocked out early.
All right, and now looking at the rest of your group, who do you think is going to be making it into the playoffs? Maybe it's a little bit early to tell, but
it's a tough one. Because this next match coming up now, Fnatic and Astralis, I think it's a really exciting game, and I'm surprised that Astralis picked Fnatic over Mad.
I think they picked Fnatic from the early split and not Fnatic from the later split.
Yeah, maybe. So I think because one of my ex-teammates, Hiva, is in Fnatic, I'm going to go us in Fnatic advancing.
All right, sounds good. It's interesting to see that you guys are both succeeding. Tell me a little bit about you guys' coaching style. Do you think that he's bringing kind of a similar, like approach that you have for Vitality to Fnatic?
Yeah, I think he was like very hardworking person who really drills down the strategies, makes good adjustments, and I think you see that from the first week to the second week with his like in-game strategy. So working with Hiva was a pleasure, and I think he'll have them really well prepared with Nightshare today.
All right, we'll see about that. And I guess just to have one last question, I was noticing that, Mad Lions wasn't super, I'm not going to say creative, but it seems like their champion pool for the bot lane was a little bit limited. And given that it didn't really work out in the first game, they brought the same composition for the second game. Do you think that kind of bit them in the behind? For lack of a better term.
Yeah. I think Mad struggle quite a lot when Hylissang is not on a champion with playmaking. So I feel like a lot of his strengths as a player, if he's playing Nami, are not fully utilized. So I think maybe if they go into the next match and they mix it up a bit, that's what I would expect, to play more engaged supports or champions with CC.
That makes sense. And for your team, what are you expecting to work until your next match?
So we only have 1 day. 1 day of practice. We're going to play scrims tomorrow, and then we have our next match, I think, on Monday.
Right.
So just go back to the drawing board. Obviously, the matchup is very different, whether we're against Astralis or Fnatic, because they have a lot of different unique champions than what Mad Lions showed. So I think what's important for us is to just play what we are good at and don't make too many big adjustments.
Sounds good. Well, thank you, and good luck for Monday.
Thank you very much.
All right.